Good morning, everyone. How are you doing? I'm Danny DeHeck, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. It's going to be a bit of a mishmash of a show this morning. I did have intentions of getting up early. I live in the future, if you haven't figured that out, and it is 8:43, nearly 8:44 in the morning on Sunday. So if you want to know the lotto tickets for Saturday night's draw, you want to contact me because we're in the future. There's a few things happening at the moment. I see there's a Zoom meeting with Genevieve in it. So we're just going to duck into that meeting first. Now, this is a guy that I've been following for ages, to say the least. And we're not actually working on Rumble yet. So we're just trying to figure out what's going wrong there. But never mind, it's not really important. But what we're going to do is we're going to jump into this meeting because he is now on camera. And yesterday, I did a video. And in case you don't know what we're all about, we go into Zoom meetings and we cause disruption and we try to get them closed down. We also are naming and shaming anyone who's running or promoting a Ponzi scheme or a scam. We have a lot of people behind us, the Avengers, and they help give us information. And I see a lot of messages have come in, and there's a meeting happening right now. So we're going to tune in and just get straight into it without hesitation. So let's go to what I hope will pop up on my screen in a minute. And it did. Things are working, and I'm making sure my microphone's going great. And let's get some sound. And this meeting's been going, I think, for a couple of hours. We're in the tail end of it. So let's see what they've got to say today.
Deine Energie, dein Spirit, ich spüre das hier.
Jetzt nicht mit. Leider. Aber ja, das ist ein anderes Thema.
Ja, my microphone working.
Es sind viele andere Freunde, die mich schätzen, aber mein Mann nicht.
So the man of the moment is
Ja.
Mr. Genevieve,
mal die Leviten lesen.
Nee, das ist zu spät.
because he often hides.
Man kann sich nur sowas wünschen.
And we're going to put him into multi-speaker
Manche
view.
wünschen sich's, manche hätten es
Ja,
gern, und
ja.
manche haben es und lassen es los. Aber so ist es.
And the chat room is fully open,
Ja, das ist
which is a bit
wahr.
strange,
Ja.
really.
Das ist leider so.
Yesterday we
Aber,
closed down this
ja.
meeting.
Genau. So, Munir,
Should we
wie
do it
macht man das
today is the
denn
question.
mit
Let's
Raj?
see what they're on about for a
Hast du
bit.
mit ihm gesprochen eigentlich?
Nee, leider, achso, Raj habe ich ihm heute erreicht.
Ja.
Oder anders gesagt, hatte mich.
It's in German, but that doesn't matter. You can scam in any tongue.
Zeitrechtlich erreichbar. Ich habe eine ganz schlimme Geschichte, kurz hat er mir erzählt, ich musste ihm sofort loslassen.
Not very loud, is it?
Cousin, die 2 Töchter, 19 und 21.
And hopefully my
Yeah.
Avengers will tell me that we are actually
1921 haben einen Autounfall.
Au.
streaming.
Ich weiß nicht, ob ich das machen kann. Ich zeig dir das Bild hier. Hat mir ein Bild geschickt.
Hm.
Die beiden Mädchen, ihre Köpfe ist abgeschlagen.
Ach
Ui.
du Scheiße.
Very softly spoken today, aren't you,
Ach
Mr.
du
Genevieve?
Scheiße.
Da läuft so ein großer Tamtam in der Familie.
Oh mein Gott.
Irgendwie, das erinnert mich an eine Geschichte.
Let's see.
Vor 8 Jahren mit meiner Frau, die Schwester.
Hm.
Nadine.
So, ich bin wieder da.
Guck mal,
Now
Uta.
that didn't work as planned.
Siehst du das Bild hier, Uta?
Ach du liebe Scheiße.
Nee.
Was ist das
Hast du
für ein Auto?
Unfall? Hast du Unfall gehabt?
2 Mädels von uns.
Sind
Der Raj
gestorben.
Something's
Oh.
gone wrong. Won't be a second. I'll fix that in a
Kopf
second.
ist abgeschlagen.
Ach du Scheiße.
Ach du Kacke. Oh.
Ich konnte mich über das Thema reden. Uta,
Ja,
bitte.
nee, klar nicht, um Gottes Willen.
Ja.
That's fixed it.
Oh.
Ute, kennst du das hier? Diese Sekunde zeige ich dir.
Ja, ja, den Tigerbalsam.
Tigerbalsam.
Ja, ja.
Tiger Palm,
Ich
is
habe
it?
gerade hier meine Büroschublade.
Ja.
Ich gucke, dass ich mal das ganze Zeug mischen.
Wenn du Schnupfen hast, immer wieder inhalieren. Dann machst du eine Messerspitze in heißes Wasser und inhalieren.
Okay,
Das ist super gut. Das hat mir jetzt neulich ein Arzt gesagt.
okay.
Sollen wir unbedingt machen. Und es gibt anscheinend auch noch so ein muss ich nochmal nachfragen. Kastanienextrakt, also nicht die man essen kann, sondern die normalen Kastanien, nicht Edelkastanie. Also irgendwie so ein Extrakt mit Kastanien, das gäbe es wohl auch in der Apotheke zu kaufen. Und das wäre sehr gut bei Bronchitis, Schnupfen, also alles, was irgendwie so Verschleimung, Erkältung wäre das super, super gut. Und weil ich das habe, sage ich dir Bescheid.
Okay.
Ja, das ist so ein ganz altes Hausmittel auch, das es noch in den Apotheken gibt, aber keiner mehr irgendwie wirklich verkauft. Also, oder kennt, weil das schon halt so alt ist, ne? Also irgendwie, keine
Alrighty.
Ahnung, von 1940, 50, 60, keine Ahnung. Aber auf jeden Fall ist es wohl früher sehr bekannt gewesen und jetzt weiß es keiner mehr. Und es sind ganz viele so Mittel, die es dann eben gibt. Und ich finde es ganz toll, das ist ein Geschäftspartner von mir, der mir ständig irgendwelche Tipps gibt, weil er aus dem Medizinbereich kommt und auch selber studiert hat. Also von dem her ganz interessant. Ja.
Der Uwe ist wieder da bei uns hier.
Ja, ich bin wieder da. Warte.
So, dann gucken wir mal, ob du mit dem Handy den Bildschirm
Right,
freischalten
I'm getting ready here to
könntest.
see if we can
Jetzt
cause
hören
a
wir
little
nichts
bit of
mehr.
havoc, eh?
Warte, wir hören dich nicht mehr.
How's the sound going on there,
Ja.
everyone?
Gib
Is
mir-
anyone there?
Jetzt nochmal. Ich bin noch mal mit dem
I'm doing
Handy
all right.
reingekommen
Hello,
und er hat's gemacht.
Jelly
Mit dem
Snack.
Handy hat es geklappt.
Nice to see you here. Nice to see you.
Nee,
Nice.
mit PC.
Mit dem
Ich habe ihn
PC.
runtergebracht. Jetzt gerade
Not sure why we're
Ja.
also
crackling,
die $100 rübergezogen.
but sorry about that.
Also ab und zu Caches löschen,
Ja,
neu starten und wirklich dann auch ab und zu, wenn er sagt, ich habe ein Update, laufen lassen.
Ja,
genau.
Ja.
Ja, super, trotzdem.
Uwe,
Ja,
ich habe da bei dir auf der Seite noch gesehen, dass da irgendwelche Downloads gelaufen sind. Einfach
ja,
komplett.
die habe ich jetzt erstmal alle
Ja,
runtergeschmissen.
genau. Ja, einmal das und dann diese, während du diese Aktion machst mit der Metamask, diese Downloads einfach komplett schließen.
Ja. Ich wusste auch gar nicht, dass die online
Ja,
sind.
siehst du?
Ja, so. Sind mehr als
Ja.
zwei.
No.
Genau.
Ja, nee.
All right.
Ich hab's
Until I
nicht.
get
Weil ich sitze hier nicht alleine am Rechner und
Ja, klar.
Ja.
Nee, manchmal braucht man einfach noch mal jemand, der drüber guckt.
alles klar, sehr schön.
I
Ja,
know
danke,
who you
Mille.
are.
Auch dir, Munir,
Achim,
nochmal.
I know what you.
Achim,
Deswegen-
ist Uwe nicht in deiner Struktur
Ich-
an?
Ich bin unter Achim, ja.
Aber ich versuche den Usernamen zu erfassen. Usernamen benutzt hast.
Ich glaube, Gotchi heißt er.
Also,
aber-
ja, ich sehe Gott.
Take one sound
Guck
off
mal ganz kurz, ob mein
and turn on another so you don't get
Da
double.
freut sich Achim, der hat auch eine kleine Provision gekriegt.
No,
Ich hab eine
no.
Provision gekriegt.
Ja, jetzt habe ich auch ein bisschen mehr, dass ich da auch mal ein bisschen was investieren kann, weißt du?
All right,
Ja.
so you should
Ja,
still
auf
hear
die
that.
Phase
Vor
warte ich
allem
noch.
bin ich jetzt auf den ganzen,
So now we're
die
going
ganzen
to
Ethereum-Quatsch da los.
we're going to post
Ja,
into
Also
his chat
zumindest
room.
die Täter.
ja. Hast du es mir geschoben? Jetzt habe ich die schwarze Peter.
So here's his chat room.
Ja, danke, Munir. Ich
Ja.
weiß ja, dass du das gerne nimmst.
Munir, da können wir auch noch was machen mit Ethereum.
Ja.
Okay.
Habe ich auch noch was.
Hatte gesagt Gotchi, ne? Ja, Gotchi,
Genau.
du hast
Mhm.
jetzt 120 am Laufen. Jetzt sehe ich gerade. Super.
Genau. Mhm.
Jetzt macht es ein bisschen mehr Spaß. Und
Ja,
immer
das
wenn
freut
du
mich.
was
Was
hast,
kommt denn
das
jetzt
ist
hier
mehr.
rein?
I
Wer
know
ist
who
das?
you are. I
Wer
know what
scammt
you've
hier
done.
wieder zu? Was
And if
für
you're
ein
thinking of escaping with people's investments, I can assure you there's
Ist das
nowhere
schon
you
wieder?
can hide.
schon wieder
What I
das ist immer
possess
Rausschmeißen.
is a
Wangler.
specific
Wer ist
set
das?
of
Schmeiß sie
skills
raus. Komm.
honed over a
Domenico.
lifetime of unraveling financial deceit. Skills that make me a living nightmare for fraudsters like you. If you return the investments now, okay, say about that. He's one of them's reading the comments.
Prost. Ich bin schneller.
Ah, danke, mein Lieber, danke.
Komm.
So mag ich dich. So mag ich dich.
So, wer war das jetzt? Wie hieß die jetzt?
Ich mag
Annette
dich.
Wangler.
Ist schon raus.
Na super, das ist gut.
Ja, aber die kommt gleich wieder mit einem anderen Namen. Deshalb sperre ich den Raum schnell.
Ja, sperr mal den Raum, dass keiner mehr reinkommt.
Ja, aber du bist jetzt die Chefin.
Ich bin die Chefin. Ach so, ich bin jetzt der Host. Ach so, warte.
Komplette Host.
Weil der Klaus Wunderlich ist auch zweimal.
Warum?
Weil ich kam
Aha.
gestern nicht in die Zoom-Calls, weil es lief nur Pending und unten links stand der Name Klaus Wunderlich. Das sind 3 oder 4 Stunden.
Da steht ja zweimal Klaus Wunderlich.
Ist das?
Das heißt, ich immer Name hier aus.
All right, let's try that
Ja, aber
again.
wieso zweimal?
Einfach.
Okay.
Naja. Auf,
Wir können es grundsätzlich so machen, wie es früher hat. Uwe kennt das noch. Ich habe dann die Einladung gemacht. Wir loggen uns wie folgt ein.
Heinz Neubert,
P ist Partner. Ne? Und
Genau,
Just
das
give
sollten
it
wir
up,
wieder
mate.
einführen.
der
Stop
Monier sagt
scamming
aber heute,
people.
Das ist nicht für alle,
Just give it
die
up.
nicht mit Namen
Get a
und so
job, mate.
weiterkommen wollen.
Ja.
Das ist schon-
Go smoke your
ne?
dope
Oder wir
somewhere
haben
else.
alle unsere eigenen Spitznamen.
Everything
und
you
alles
do
genau,
is
und
proven to be a
ist
scam,
raus.
and you're still
Ja,
scamming
wer
people.
ist
Get off the
Marian
internet.
Mukwena?
Get off the
Genau,
internet.
Sagt mir
Das
nichts.
ist ein, kenne ich auch nicht.
Raus.
Ex-Bull Run, the tokens are worth nothing.
Weil wir sind
Ex-Bull
fast
Run
zum
and your
Schluss,
tokens are
oder?
worth nothing.
Ja, eben.
Ja, wir sind zum Schluss.
So.
Ich will mal sagen, wir sagen Gute Nacht, liebe Leute. Aber warte, Heinz Neubert ist hier. Heinz Neubert ist
Heinz.
ein alter Freund, ja. Guter Freund von Achim und von mir von früher. Heinz,
Heinz,
kannst du's
bist du es
hören?
wirklich?
Heinz, wir hören deine Stimme nicht.
Das Mikro ist an.
All right, we'll get there in a minute, guys.
Nein, bitte melden.
Der Heinz,
They kicked me out of one
Komisch.
room.
Mikrofon ist kaputt.
Kann sein. Wer ist Susanne?
Susanne, das ist David, die Frau von David.
Ah, okay. Das Mikro funktioniert irgendwie nicht.
Some
Nee.
reason.
Heinz, wir hören dich nicht, aber ich freue mich, dass du hier bist und ich freue mich, dass wir wieder Verbindung haben, auch wenn wir nicht miteinander sprechen.
Na, vielleicht klappt es ja morgen. Aber Munir, du kannst es ja generell so machen, dass du den Raum praktisch sperrst und dass du nur die Leute reinlässt, die wirklich reinkommen sollen.
Ja.
Hey, g'day, Mercy.
So mache ich das auch immer.
Genau so.
Ja. Dann manchmal irgendwelche Namen von Leuten, die meinen Zoom eigentlich gar nicht haben dürften, die sich dann versuchen, bei mir einzuloggen, und ich bin froh, dass ich meinen Raum gesperrt habe. Also ich mag das gar nicht.
Man will schnelles Gute Nacht, damit ich dieses Typ hier nicht mehr sehe.
Ja, aber wir haben auch keine Interaktivität mehr dann. Ja.
Let's see what happens now. I'm going to log back in
Ja, dann machen wir Schluss.
Now, I've got
Munir,
all
wenn's
these
dir nicht so
usernames
gut geht.
Genau.
Ja.
from
Munir,
their
leg
own
dich hin.
community. Quite funny.
Hol
Genau.
hol deine Frau mit ins Bett, die soll dich wärmen.
Ne?
Ja, alles klar. Wir hören uns.
Wir hören, ja.
Hören wir uns morgen. Oder
Ja.
Montag. Nee,
Ja,
morgen.
Montag bei mir
kommt,
stärkt.
kommt
Wenn sie halt reinkommen, dann kommen sie.
Alibaba, Baba Ali.
Ne?
Alles klar.
Okay.
Jo, bis dann.
Ja.
Danke.
Ja, tschüss.
Ja.
Guten Abend. Achso, ich bin ja
Ja,
kann
euch
jetzt
auch.
machen.
Salutations,
Ciao.
Ponzi
Ciao.
schemer. Be aware. The Avengers have been observing your actions.
Ja.
Heed this warning. You can simply cease. Close down. I think they were about to finish it anyway, but that's how we roll, brothers and sisters. I've got a very crackling mic lately, and I don't know what to do about it, but that's what we did. We closed that meeting down. They're out of here. They've probably been in here.
This
for-
meeting is being recorded.
We have got some pre-recorded stuff, but I've just got a few other little wee things I wouldn't mind fixing up if I may. For a start, let's go to Chrome and let's go to Video Studio. That's it, and we're back to where we should be. And I'll just get rid of this. So I've got to figure out how to switch between browsers without it being a horrible broadcasting error. The other one is we are family. We are trying to figure out how to get guests in there. So guest interview is on. I haven't actually got a link out there, so I need to figure out how to get the chat room. If anyone wants to jump up on stage, you're more than welcome. I'll just post that link a couple of times in a minute. Whoops, I need to grab the right link. Copied. But let's have a wee look around and see what's there. I usually post this one a couple of times, and then I'll go into my stream myself, and we'll go through some of the what am I trying to say? Some of the rooms that I've left open overnight, and then I'll bring up a real chat room so I can actually interact with you guys better. And I've got an example of what you can help us doing. Now, we're actually not just disruptors here. We're actually building a database of people who we can actually hand over this information for rooms that I've left open evidence of people committing bring up crimes. So I'm going to show you what I did yesterday and the results I got. I'm just going to pin a message. So there's my room, and in here I'm going to go pop out the chat. So I popped out the chat so I can get rid of that. You don't need to know all this, of course. I've got an appointment at 9 o'clock New Zealand time, so you can see my clock up there. So I've only got a couple of hours here today, but we will get some interesting stuff happening. Right, chat room is set, and I might even run a poll later on. But in the meantime, so as you may not be aware, we actually have a database of people, and the database is actually quite neat for people to actually help us with. So somebody gave me a tip off the other day about a lady who's an American citizen called Emily Tang. I don't know anything about her whatsoever, other than she's got a video of her with a koala bear, which is quite good. So let's have a look at that. See the koala bear? Isn't it lovely? So I don't know what that's all about, but can you go large on this? Oops, I don't know if that works, but yeah, you can. Look at that. Hey, koala bear, happy lady, but meant to be a deadly scammer. Don't know who she is. Hopefully I don't get a defamation case. But is the koala bear real? Is she real? Who knows? But anyway, so what I did is I gave the person, the informant, access to this particular profile on her and asked them to fill out the dots. So now we've got information here of her age and where she was born, which is actually quite exciting. She's 46 years of age. She was born in 1978. Oops, hold it. We've got things going wrong here already. But you get the idea. September. But I like to tidy these things up as you do. But the point is that if you are following someone and you think you can contribute towards providing information on this person, then by all means give us the information. So we've got a background on this person that's been supplied by someone else. And in here we've got a whole profile of all the things she's doing. And we can even, they've given us links to Rumble, which is some guy's done a bit of a review on her. And you can also, we've been given PDF information about her, court documents of where she's been fined. And we've even gone to the extent of finding the criminal network behind them, all the vehicles that they used to own. And this is really handy information. So just with a click of a button, I can share this with people and they can see it. They can't edit it. Or if I've got somebody I trust, I give them editing rights just on that one person. So if you go into America, you can see that these are the Americans that we currently are working on building information on. So there may be a few names of people there that you know and you can provide information on. For example, Grace Zumba normally runs We Are All Satoshi meetings. She's a judge. She's been publicly reprimanded. She's been struck off as a judge. And now she's running a scam meeting for Chavis. And we've got the whole history of her, her whole file and her everything, whatever she's trying to accomplish. But here's all the links to all the news articles about her, Zoom meetings that she's been in, Zoom meetings that she's frequents, all the passwords, usernames, the whole lot. Now, I can give this to authorities. And we've got 2 government agencies that monitor our database from 2 different countries, and we won't tell you what countries they are. But if you go to here, you can see now what we've done is we've broken our database into not just people, but now we've broken them into countries so that we can, for example, New Zealand. I'm a New Zealander, so I can now give this area to the FMA in New Zealand, and they can go through here and check out these people's activity. This lady here, she used to work in the call centre for the police force, and she's just about disappeared. I haven't seen her for a wee while. We may see her later on today, funny enough, but that's a different story. But I've found out where she lives. I know her house. I know that she used to be a caregiver, looking after people, disabled people. I know that she has tried pushing her We Are All Satoshi onto people I know personally. So she's a dangerous lady out there in the community trying to get involved in communities and then scam them by pushing them into a Ponzi scheme. She's in the same hometown as me. So I just need to keep monitoring her. And then I ask people, and then what's all of her associates? So these are other people that I've seen her talking to, interacting with. And that's kind of what we're doing. And then on the other level, we go to here. We've got whistleblowers, people that provide me information. And then we've got all the Ponzi schemes and scams that are active at the moment. And that's only the ones that we're monitoring on a daily basis. So there's one there that must have fallen off the tree. Put them back. Boom. Yeah, so it's quite good, really. So some of the ones that we're obviously monitoring at the moment is Trade Technologies. Then we go into the marketers. And then we go through and we look at the people that we know have got accounts. Easy target is Joseph Tran. I've heard that he's got a boyfriend, just saying, not a girlfriend, so that might not be his partner. That might have been why Chavez was a wee bit squirmish the other day when he was asking him to go out to dinner with him in front of everyone. Who knows? But I've got correspondence going back and forth with Joseph at the moment. We've got his email address, which we found on a screen share that he was doing a wee while ago. Now I'm directly messaging him direct. So it's quite a lot of stuff going on. But anyway, we didn't come here for that, but I'm just letting you know. Oh, actually, one other thing that I will show you is if you go to dehec.com, if you want to support what we're doing in my channel, you can go to dehec.com, and in here we have down the bottom right-hand corner, which you can't see because my face is on it, you can shout us a cup of coffee. And thank you to the people that have been supporting the channel. I really do appreciate it. I try to do a video reply to everyone that sends me a cup of coffee to say thank you, make it more interactive. But you can also go to my Buy Me a Cup of Coffee link, and you can actually see what's been happening and how much activity we've had, and you can actually become a monthly member, which one lady did the other day, which to my surprise, but that was absolutely lovely. But just going back to the website here for a while, you might notice that my tabs along the top are all open. If you go to my Contact Us page, you'll see I've got bookmarks. If you click on bookmarks, you can actually see a form where you can actually submit links to these Zoom meetings that we're about to go and have a wee look at. And you can do it anonymously. And then I've provided a link where you can download my bookmarks, so you can add my bookmarks to your bookmarks. And these are links to, like Joseph Tran, we found his wallet address the other day. So I've added the link in here. So you can actually click on here and see how much money Joseph's got in his crypto wallet. Now, we got his wallet frozen, so we were told, and he had $1,500 in there, and now he's cleaned out that wallet somehow. So I wrote back to the company. I said, I thought you froze his wallet, because if you have, he's got the money out of it. But however, we did manage to get a freeze put on the crypto wallet that he was using to get the money out of Trade Technologies. And he claimed he was getting about $450 a day. It was actually $435 to be exact. And we could see in this wallet address the transfers that he had actually done and where the money had actually come from. So you can actually see in here that 3 days ago, Trade Technologies transferred $877 in here. And then another wallet here, which we haven't investigated, has also given him 366. That could be from We Are All Satoshi. I don't know. And then KuCoin was meant to have froze their account. And because he's frozen their account, he's taken all the money out. So I don't know how that frozen of the account worked, because they didn't do a very good job. And that was 2 days ago. But if you go through and look at the wallet, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, 7 days, he's using it every single day, and he hasn't used it for the last 2 days, has he? Because he knows that wallet's been frozen and he can't use it. So that either means they froze it with money coming in, but it does seem unusual that he could get $1,500 out. But every day he's been taking money out of that account. So what I'm getting at, if you go to deceit.com, you can go to those bookmarks and you can go through there and see some of the stuff that we're actually doing. And it's a collective, guys. We want these scammers to stop scamming mum and dad investors, people who don't know anything. Look, if you want to invest in this, you go for your life, but just don't recruit anyone else doing it. That's what we're asking. I don't care if you put your money into a Ponzi scheme and you lose it all. That's your own stupidness. But if you want to sit here and preach this message to somebody who doesn't know crypto very well and siphon money out of their USDT wallets, then that's where I'm going to come in and be a pain in the ass in your life. So if you go through all these bookmarks, you will see that you've got all these links. You've even got passwords to, different Zoom meetings. All these are passwords. Help yourself. Go in there and cause some disruption. The other one is I get a lot of people going to me, oh, how do you know it's really a scam? Well, it's because of the association these guys hang out with. And it's because of their history. So go into Behind MLM, and anybody that's telling you that it's a good business opportunity, it's the best opportunity that they've ever seen in their life, and hurry up and get involved because you're going to miss out, just don't. But anyway, on the Contact Us button, if you click on the Contact Us button, we have a form where you can fill out your name, and you can keep it anonymous if you like, but if you have invested in any Ponzi scheme, tell us who your sponsor was, because we would love to know who they are. Give us their usernames, information about what they're doing, Zoom links, the whole 9 yards. The other one is, if you're interested where your crypto went, you go, where did my crypto go? There's a link up here. You can click on that, and that will take you to a form where you can complete questions that we like to know. We like to track where the crypto went, who actually received your money, and where did it go, because it won't be going to where you think it goes. It won't be going to the platform. Give an example. If you bought a $500 boomerang license, 65% of that money went to the person that to the affiliate system that introduced you to it, and then it gets distributed to the different levels. So 65% of the money that you use to buy a boomerang license with boomerang from We Are All Satoshi is actually going to the person that promoted it. So here you go. He's got 1 cent left in his wallet. Good on you, Joseph. We'll keep an eye on that wallet for you and see what happens later on down the track. All right, so now we've got, I'm just going to go through the meetings that I left open when I went to bed last night and see which ones actually had any activity. So it sort of helps me monitor these database. So this one had activity. I go Command D, and it will tell me that this was a company called
Al Mount's Personal Meeting Room.
Al Mount's Personal Meeting Room. Don't know who he was. And he had 24 people in there, and I got to stay in the whole meeting, and they didn't kick me out. So now I'm just going to hit refresh on that page. And these are like what I call my fishing rods. So these fishing rods are out there looking for bites, looking to see who's active, looking to see who's doing what. And then I go back in here in the morning, and I know that this is active. So I could, as time goes on, I'll take notes, but I've got so much going on at the moment, I can't take notes of everything. But anyway, I'm going to be back in here waiting for this guy to start up his room using the same username. And then if I'm lucky enough, I'll find a meeting. So here's one that's also entered. That had 726 people in it. This was Ride B&B. Absolutely amazing. So once again, we got to stay in this meeting, but 726 people. This is an Indian-based scam. Interesting enough, that's a big number. But once again, they had 5 messages in their chat room, which tells me their chat room was switched off. I couldn't have really caused much havoc in there if I wanted to, because they switch everything off, so they just gaslight people. If a company is legitimate, why would they need to turn off the chat room? Why would they need to hide on Zoom meetings? Why wouldn't they go to the bank and borrow money if they can afford to pay back people such good returns on their investment? All right, moving right along. Andy's room. We Are All Satoshi show. I doubt that we'll ever start up again, but out of my my historical involvement in these scams, I keep monitoring them all the same. Henshaw, Hershaw, Cowie, he's running Get Fit. Dexter, Vend, I know Dexter is a person, and Vend was the promotion, what he was promoting. I know that's all over, but Dexter might come out. Get Fit Mining, normally they have activity overnight. Hitchcomb, he's the guy that said he wasn't a scammer, but he's off promoting other things now. I might bring up his YouTube channel to show you that in a second if I find a dud meeting. My meeting, that's original. Benny. Here we go. Right, what have we got? We've got 41 people were in this meeting, and we stayed in here. Smarter Than Money. Well, there you go. So that would be a guy who, Brandon Ivy. Brandon Ivy? Brandon or Brendan, I forget his name. But that would have been just a gaslighting session. He's smarter than money. Are you smarter than money is his question. Let's reset the room. We managed to stay in there for the whole meeting. It looks like he's gone back to Zoom meetings rather than webinars. So the webinars haven't been working for you, Brendan Ivy. Brandon? I think it's Brandon. I'll get that right eventually. But it sounds like to interact with anybody. So it looks like he snuck back into a normal meeting, which is good to know. Okay, because I don't like the webinars because you can't stop them, but you can't interact with people, and there's no way of knowing who else is in the room, so it's not very exciting all round. Okay, downtown. I was removed. So downtown, that is a support room. I'm not worried about that, but because I've been removed from that meeting, it means there's probably only a handful of people in there, and he probably tried to get me to turn my camera on and turn my mic on. He wanted to know who I was, all that sort of carry on. So in that case, I will reset the room and use a different username, and we'll monitor that room for the rest of the day as well. And what we'll do is we just cycle down through these rooms and make sure that no one's popped back on while I've been talking to you guys. And you can see that that hasn't actually eventuated into anything. So we're just going to go through them quickly again, go back up the track. Whoops, we've gone too far now. Right, here we go. So let's carry on. Nothing. Whoop, I've been removed. Now, who would I get removed? Oh, this was the same meeting that I was just in a few minutes ago. So I am going to refresh this room. And I do know this is MervBot. And I do know that I can have a name called Denny. And because Denny has been in this room before. And I'm going to reset this room because no doubt they'll come back online because they don't want to keep getting new Zoom accounts. Once upon a time, we could actually jam these newsrooms. What I mean is we could actually get Zoom to remove them. And then after a while, they just don't care anymore. There's a section in the law, 207, that says basically Zoom is not responsible for what people use their room for, some broadcasting rule. So I think that's what Zoom have decided to do, even though in Section 8 of their terms and conditions, they say that you're not allowed to use their platform for multi-level marketing. It's ridiculous. So who's this one here then? So that was a D. Tommy. Yeah, so Tommy removed me. So Tommy, that's good. Bit of fishing overnight. We're hitting refresh. And there was only 5 people in this room. But we will get a new name. I don't know Tommy from a bar of soap, but I think he might be German. So I'm going to use a German name. And I'm going to call myself iPhone Van something or other, which is a German something or other. I don't even know if I got that right, but let's just go with that. Let's carry on. Now, Ryan. Now, we did a video yesterday of Ryan Conley, which I was blown away with. And I might actually go through it again today if I get a bit of luck. But I'm thinking about doing a whole video, and it shows his whole history of him promoting scams, which is amazing. Now, this is Mahonda Henderson's room, and she's promoting trades and technologies. I had a good yelling session with her the other day. She tried to gaslight me. Wasn't going to have a bar of that. But, you know, these scams are literally dime a dozen. I was removed. So didn't even get in this room. So he removed me before the room actually got fired up. So let's see if the room has got fired up, and let's give ourselves a, so if this meeting is still going, then I'll get an error telling me that I have been banned from the room. But if he's reset the room, then I will be able to do what I'm doing now. And that's just log back into the room and wait for him to go live again. And hopefully this time he might decide to let me in. Now, I have been in that room quite a few times. It is quite an active room, so let's hope he starts up something soon. And in the meantime, we're going to go back and have a look at Carl and We Are All Satoshi's room, because Bob has done a really good job of recording that, and I think it's still happening now, but we're going to open up that in a different web browser in a second. I have been removed. There's only 3 people in here. Who was that room? That's a small room. Ali Mac. Oh, these are some Nigerian people that are trying to get their swagger going. But once again, we might as well just hit refresh. Some of these rooms are quite fun because they're what do I call, like kids doing Zoom meetings, so it's a bit of a laugh, really. Anyway, let's reset this room and see whether they're still going. Then they've removed me. How I get back into the room after they've been removed is I empty my cache for the last hour, and then it's business as normal. So they've reset the room. They may go straight into it. Sometimes they let you go straight away. Waiting for host to start the meeting. Won't be a meeting, it will just be a support room, that one. I hope this is funny. Last night I actually went and spammed one of the Hyperverse support groups thinking it was a scam, and then they all laughed because they realized what I was doing. I said I didn't know where I was. I've been removed.
This meeting is being recorded.
So this is 137. This is Brandon Ivory. So this may be a double up on the meeting that I had earlier. So that's brilliant. So he's got 137 people in his room. The chat room was open because there was 47 messages. All these things I'm looking for. I was removed by the host, so I don't know why, which is a bit unusual. But now what we're going to do is we're going to reset this room, and I will pick a new username. So now I know it's Brandon, and it's something for money. I will now go through my notes and find Move Quest. I'm going to and use one of their names to enter the room, and then I will have peace of mind that he might be familiar with the name and he won't kick me out if he's still available or still doing his crap promotion. Smarter than money. Here we go. So now we can come in here, and there's a name here that this person was in his room once upon a time, and this is why I keep pretty good records of what I'm doing. So if this person, which I don't know from a bar of soap that I've just pinched their name, if this person is on my database, I can literally go to that database of mine. I go to utility, move notes, and let's say this person's decided to learn enough about what he's doing, he's going to start promoting it. Now this may not work because I'm doing this live. So now I'm logging into my database system, and I might think, wonder if I've seen this guy before. And there you go. So this guy, I can see that he's been in Douglas Ford's room. He's been in Epic True Manning, whatever his name is, room, and I can literally click on this here, and this will take me to the time and the date and the Zoom meeting that this guy was actually in. And this is what I do. I keep all those Zoom links available. So if I'm trolling the internet looking for a Zoom meeting and I'm going to use this name, I can just about guarantee that Brandon will know this person's name and won't be probably won't kick him out. And it's MoveQuest. So there you go. So now I know that Brandon is now promoting MoveQuest instead of Get Fit because I've rebranded it. So let's carry on to the next one. Now we go to here, education, and what's in here? This one has ended by the host. It had 245 people in it. So now I can go Command D, and I can see that this room was controlled by
Rajesh Tiwari's Zoom meeting.
How about that? So I don't know who they are at all, but I am actually curious who they are, and I don't even know what that one was. So now I could theoretically, oh yes I can, Ubix. So UBITEX. Ubix is another new one that I've been told about. So that's great that I now know they've got 245 people in their room. Isn't that quite incredible? So I haven't got all the usernames for Ubix, but if I go back to, let's go back to here, and I'll show you what I would do to get a bit of phishing going on. So this is Ubix. So I've got to make sure I can spell that right. Ubix. I'll just put it over here. Right, excuse me for a second. UBIEX, Ubix. So now what I'll do is I'll go to my database here, and I'll see if I can find any information on Ubix. Yep, and there I am. So here's Ubix, and now I know that that works. I will put that link over here. I'll go back to the meeting that I was kicked out of. Well, I think I was kicked out. No, it ended. It had 245 people. I'll put that link here, and I'll now put this. If you're thinking about using Milanote, it's very, very good for keeping database and sharing data. So now I've got a link, and if I wanted to take it even to another level, I'll probably go back to here and grab the number, and now go to a new window, bookmarks, search bookmarks, and see this here. So now I might just put a wee note in there for next time, and I might put 245 members, what do they call it? Users. And I don't normally do this, but I'm just doing this. So now that I've got a note on here to know that this is quite a big meeting. And this is probably just under Ponzi Patrol, and I can come through here and see all the different links that I've got. And I don't even think this one was actually one of interest. So that means it will be my general area. And now we'll have notes on it. There it is, down the bottom there. So there we go. So now it's a new one that I've added, and it's a great source of information. So now what I really need to do is probably go back to my list here and find out whether this company is a legitimate company or potentially another scam. So what I would normally do is just go to ChatGPT and say, is Uvix running a scam? Something simple like that. I mean, if you want to do your own due diligence, then why can't you, simply go in and ask ChatGPT a couple of questions? Because what ChatGPT will do soon, their website address is blah. So you just go to ChatGPT and ask that simple question. And the other one that I'll do while that's doing its brain power is I literally will type that into a search engine and go behind MLM and then see if they've come up with anything. Ubit Capitals. Okay, so they promise. Did you see what actually happens here? Is this the same company? I don't know if it is. Ubix Capitals. Looks like it's been going since 2020. Well, they'll love that. They've been going 4 years. No one stopped them. But when I search for that, you notice that behind MLM come up number 1, number 2, and look, here comes up Ubix exposed. And this is the beauty of my website. If I put these scams into my name and shame blog, you click on this, you'll see that my website actually comes up. And that's how I promote myself. And then you've got the name and shame list, and that's the article that's come up. And if I click on that, you'll actually see the article. And hell presto, this is an article with naming all the big scams that I'm going after, like Trade Like Crazy, Hyper Fund, Hibernation, anything like that. Here's all the people that are promoting it, and here's all the people I see in Zoom meetings, which I believe are trainees, people that are training to be these guys and the scammers. So if you search for like Daryl Oakley's, which is a pretty general name, you probably find there he is. So there, look at my website come up number 1 when you search for that guy's name. So that's what we're doing. We're naming and shaming these people, and we're getting the name out there that these guys may potentially be scammers. So if you were doing research on Darren, we could just say a scammer, ? Put that in the search engines, and here you go. There's 2-3 listings here about his name twice. You know what I'm saying? You get the idea. All right, so that's great. So let's go back to ChatGPT and see what ChatGPT said about this guy. Whoa, where'd ChatGPT go? Where'd ChatGPT go? Is that gone? I don't think. Oh, there it is. It's thinking. Oh, that's funny. ChatGPT gone to sleep on me. Let's just try refreshing that. Alrighty. Verifying I'm a human. Paste that in there again. Oh, that's looking more healthier. And away we go. Is widely flagged as a high-risk platform with various warning signs. So if you're thinking about doing your due diligence, why wouldn't you go to just ChatGPT and ask the question?
Ubertext.com is widely flagged as a high-risk platform. with various warning signs suggesting it may be a scam. Reviews from scam detection websites indicate it operates similarly to high-yield investment programs, HYPEs, often associated with Ponzi schemes, where early investors are paid with funds from new ones. This model is typically unsustainable and frequently results in significant losses for investors.
Yeah, so why else would I need to research anything any further? That's really my point. I haven't gone live yet. Hello, let's go live. I'll just say hello, a quick hello. Hello to everyone on Instagram. I forgot to go live. I've been talking for a wee while. We are about to go in and storm some Zoom meetings. We'll watch some Zoom meetings where people are being gaslighted to about Ponzi schemes or scam. I welcome you to join us as we go along. So let's just get rid of that and let's carry on. Now that's broadcasting away to Instagram. What have we got? Oh, they're in the paper. That's just fantastic, isn't it? Alrighty, so let's just get rid of some of the clutter on my screen. Let me find Bob's. What we're going to do is we're going to open up a window. I've got a chat window over here. We're going to open up another window, which we'll try to put over here. And we will go to YouTube. We will go to the Avengers, and we're going to go to Bob's room. I think I'm going to put that out there. So 1 minute, please, caller. So Bob's been recording quite while I've been sleeping in bed. Bob's been busy recording, which is fantastic. He did film Genevieve, which is quite good, but we've actually had enough of him. So we're now going to go to lives, and it streamed. This streamed a while ago, so I'm going to bring this up in a second. And now we'll see if we can actually bring this up to the right window. Now we're going to go YouTube was. And that didn't work. Oh, that's just great, isn't it? All right, so we'll need to do it this way. Still trying to figure out how to use this software. 1 minute, please, caller. And so what we should have now is Grace. And we have no sound yet, but that's okay. We'll get that going in a jiffy. And we're going to leave her doing her thing. And then
be ready to go ahead and do that.
What we will
Remember the
do
protocol. The protocol is make sure to have your
find other live
human
rooms.
face showing when you are going to ask a question.
So what we're going to do is, this is filmed 3 hours ago. I'm going to go in here with Grace and all these people who are doing Saturday support call, which is Sunday for me, but Saturday for them. And I'm literally going to look for a live meeting in the background while you guys listen to this and give you my 2 cents worth along the way.
Question and raise your virtual hand so that you will be recognized immediately. All righty. So, and it's 1 question per raised hand so that we can get in as many people to get their questions answered as possible. The moderators will be there to assist in facilitating the smooth functioning of each breakout room. So we're going to go ahead and get started right away. And while I play this, I'll give Nonike a chance to finish up with the rooms. And here we go. Let's go ahead and get started with this particular.
They're going to play something.
Message that we have.
Is this the one where I'm not allowed to broadcast and copy this for the 3rd time?
Welcome to the Werewolf Association.
The good thing about this, we can actually bypass this now. We can just fast forward it. There we go. We didn't get any disclaimer. Not that it means anything.
Nonike, are you ready with the rooms?
Right, they're going to break everyone into breakout rooms.
Yes.
Hopefully Bob's picked the best room.
Hang on 2 seconds.
Bob actually monitors all the rooms and then flips you to the best room.
Please get to the rooms, the breakout rooms immediately. We only have 45 minutes, so please get there, get your hands up, get your system or the application ready to be able to ask the questions. And Erica, would you go ahead and repeat that In German, we do not have a German room today, nor do we have a Spanish-speaking room today.
Oh, no.
Please go ahead and state that in German.
Janis isn't there.
Guten Abend zusammen. Wir haben heute keinen deutschen Raum, deshalb könnt ihr
Raum
in
must be room.
irgendeinen Raum gehen, euch ein Thema
I might
aussuchen
move me out of the way, actually.
und wie wir das kennen, wir öffnen unsere Kamera, so dass man ein menschliches Gesicht sieht.
Put me down
Wir
here.
öffnen das Audio, damit wir sprechen können. Wir heben die Hand und eine Hand heben für eine Frage und dann können wir das nächste Mal die weitere Hand heben für die nächste Frage
Ja,
und
really?
wir werden
It's a bit of
heute
a novel, isn't
nur
it?
45 Minuten Abend haben,
Harten
Fragerunde.
Tagen.
Ansonsten einen wunderschönen Abend.
If there's any German speakers who have a question, have them come to room 3. You will be there.
Bitte in den Raum 3 zum Joe in
So how many people do they have in here,
Dort
Bob?
wird das
Does
dann
it say?
übersetzt ins Deutsche.
Be interesting to know that.
Alrighty, and
She's quite proud of herself, isn't she?
Espanol, Sarah.
Buenas noches a todos.
This
Por
lady is
favor,
on crack.
manténganse en la sala aquí, en la
She has the most
general,
weirdest facial
porque no
expressions.
habrá una sala española. Si tienen preguntas aquí, yo
But she's
estoy
heavily invested in
disponible para
crypto.
traducirles. Si no, siéntese libre para ir a la sala que usted quiera escuchar
I don't
lo
know
que
what's up with
usted
her
quiera.
screen.
Gracias. Levantando la mano virtual
It's
y
like the
poniéndose
reflection
el vídeo para verle la
is
cara
really
humana.
weird.
Gracias.
Okay. And Chantal in Deutsch, Dutch.
Do we really need
They
to have
can come to your room
multilingualists?
if they have
Wow,
would be
there's some
better in
new
Dutch.
stuff.
Ja, voor diegenen die alleen Nederlands spreken,
We've
jullie
got a
kunnen
new
naar,
video from Ryze.
naar
Just noticed
Breakout
it.
Room 5 komen. Daar mag je ook je vragen in het Nederlands stellen. De bedoeling is dat je je camera aan hebt staan wanneer je je vraag stelt. En dat ook je je document open staat als je iets wilt delen. Dankjewel.
And Carmine, French.
Something like that. Is that good? Do I do well? Can't say
Bonjour,
nigger, can you? The only black guys can say nigger.
Bonjour, bienvenue à la journée
But you
de
can say
sport.
g'day, mate, if you're a white guy. But I don't know if a black
Quand
guy
les
can say
chambres
g'day,
vont
mate.
s'ouvrir, choisissez une chambre de conférence pour aller demander vos questions.
Oh,
Pour
the French
demander vos
guy.
questions, il faudrait ouvrir votre
Oui,
caméra
lose your
vidéo,
money.
lever votre main virtuelle et demander votre question et avoir vos téléphone mobile ou laptop prêt pour montrer votre écran. La
Wow.
session va être pour 45 minutes aujourd'hui. Merci.
Do you get that?
Okay. And if and Sarah, if people do have issues and in Spanish, we can stay here and then perhaps we can also have you join Carmine. Okay.
Oh, I thought she was going to say join Karma. I thought that would have been quite
We'll go
funny,
ahead and
wouldn't
do
it?
that. Okay. Nonike, please.
All right.
As far as the rooms are concerned.
Room 1, Harvest Party. Room 2,
Harvest
9
Party.
Pay and Capital 3.0 support. Room 3, MetaMask and security support. Room 5, WASP back office and getting started. Room 6 and 7 are reserved.
Okay, let's go ahead and open up the rooms. Folks, I'll see you in about 45 minutes. Good questions and answers. Please go to the rooms.
Okay, here we go. Where did we take us, Bob? I'll see if we can get Bob online. I'll see if there's anything else in the chat room that I've missed. Carl. Carl's on the dole. He earns $738.60 a fortnight.
Good morning, people.
Good. Good evening from my side.
That's it. No questions? Might pay to ask a question.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Please, if you want to ask any questions to Carl, put up your hand, virtual hand, please, and put on your camera. Without it, I will not allow you to ask questions if you don't do it. So enjoy the evening further. Carl is ready for your questions. I don't see any hands yet, Carl.
It's all right. I got messages on WhatsApp and Telegram to reply to.
This is incorrect.
If they don't want to ask me, somebody else will.
And they
Yes,
fought me because they
because
don't like
they are
being
all here,
exposed by.
but I don't see virtual hands. Please, anybody, if you have questions, if you don't know how to raise your hand, just let me know and I will help you. Or Carl is also here, we can help you. Please feel free to ask your question because we are not going to do any presentation regarding 9pay. Okay, there's one Carl. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Is it Gus or Goose?
Yeah, Goose or Gus is okay, no problemo.
Okay, thank you. Ask your question.
Here we go. All this for one
Good
question.
evening or good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. Thanks, Carl, for coming into the Zoom here and answer some questions here. I just need a clarity here in 3.0 and the tokens, okay? The way they're gonna be used for the allocation, okay? I understand that, well, it's what we earn right now. We're earning. I have an account there and everything.
You're earning, mate. You're earning nothing.
3.0 token. But once we want to participate into allocation, we have to go into a swap process, right?
Swapping shit for
Now,
shit.
What
How
we're
much is
going to
that worth?
receive in the swap, that's kind of like getting
Good question, mate. Logical
confused a little
question
bit.
and a scam. Not going to work.
Well, the swap process will convert your
You get this.
capital 3 tokens into a staking token inside the DAO process.
Oh.
Then on allocation, those tokens will be burnt and you'll get the project tokens
This is in
in
160
place.
years' time, by the way.
All right. So if the project, like the first project, let's call it Fish for now.
Okay,
You'll
BTCC.
get, let's say you've got 600 or 50 or 200 3 tokens, capital 3 tokens. You'll get a governance token to get into the DAO, saying that you want to participate in this project. Those C3PO tokens will be converted into staking 3 CPO tokens. And then they will be swapped for fish tokens. Now, the staking tokens at a value of $1 for dollar. So if that fish token is launched at 25 cents, then if you've got 200 3 CPO tokens, hence 200 staking tokens, you will be then given 4 times as many fish tokens into your wallet on whichever network they are listing on. If it's on Solana, it'll go into your Solana wallet. If it's Ethereum, it'll probably go into your Ethereum wallet, unless if you use that through your Phantom wallet. If you use the MetaMask address, they'll go into your MetaMask wallet on Ethereum, and then it's up to you what you do with them from that point on.
But you can't get them back to USDT.
Okay, if those tokens go to 50 cents, you'll double your money. If they go to 10 cents, you'll lose 40%.
Which, if it goes to 0? you lose everything.
Yeah. No, I understand that process, and it's just that. So basically, what we're waiting for now is how to create the DAO
I've already got
wallet
the
or
DAO.
platform, whatever.
But it's been
hasn't
struck
come out
off
yet,
already.
right?
They've already lost
The
their first DAO.
process has not been published, correct?
Yeah. Okay.
They lost their first
what I
DAO
was
for providing
hearing.
fraudulent
That's what I was
information and got
missing.
struck
Just,
off.
what
So
do
they
I have
created an
to do now,
identical
kind
DAO
of?
3 months later.
But yeah, no, okay. So the DAO.
Perfectly
So
clear.
we're waiting
You've been
for that,
scammed.
and once the DAO comes come to place, then we do all that swapping through the
Which
DAO
will never happen.
platform, and then we go to the allocations. Okay, I got it now. Thank you very much, Carl, for your help and your information.
Thank you, guys. I don't see any hands here. Now, please, everybody, if you have a question, feel free to raise your virtual hand. But I don't see any virtual hands, so I'll give over to you, Carl.
Okay. Yeah, we need to get the questions done in time. There is another meeting using this room straight after, and it's called by Chavez, which probably means we're going to see more of Dodo ahead of
open those rooms.
Him presenting more on his Wednesday update, and from that point on, we'll be doing all the training, telling you all about it, explaining about the indexes, how they're
just
created,
opening a few rooms
where
in
they're
the
created,
background, so it may be
what's
a bit,
in the index.
A bit scattery.
So just hang tight for all of that, and it'll be happening throughout next week from Wednesday onwards.
Sorry,
Michaela.
Carl, we have Michaela, Robin. Please put on your video and ask your
Who the
question.
hell's this
Without
lady?
the video, please feel free.
Why would you?
Michaela.
Michaela, can you hear us?
Yes,
Turn on your...
I'm on. Can you hear me?
No.
Yes.
Michaela, same people
you hear
every
me?
week in here
Okay.
asking
I
the
was
same
going to say,
stupid questions.
I don't know why I can hear you because.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Michaela.
Carl,
I've just come back on, almost lost my connection, but fortunately,
Robin.
I can actually pause their broadcast until I get myself. So I don't know what's happening here. I've got EasyCam, and it loses connections, and it's re-established now. So it's just a pain in the ass, but I don't know why it's doing that. But in the meantime, I can pause her and go back to where we were before I lost my connection.
Please put on your video
What's Rob
and
saying?
ask your question.
Why do people
Without the video, please feel free.
keep going?
Michaela.
Why do people keep going? I don't know, Rob.
Yes,
Mute.
I'm on. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me? Okay.
I was going to say, I don't know why I can hear you because you were still showing as muted, but yeah, I can hear you talking.
So I'm just joining. I've got about 60 Zoom
Yes, I
connections
wasn't
open in the background.
sure
Hi,
if,
Bob. Good recording, by the way.
I
Hope you don't mind me stealing your
think
video.
I click all the buttons. Okay.
I know.
Yeah, Carl, I have a question on.
Hey, Bob, I don't know if you noticed. They
my
said that there was going to be a
Phantom
meeting after this
wallet.
video as well, Bob.
I think when I was setting up, I did not go into my laptop and do the setup. I set it up on my phone. Now, my question is, do I install what I already have? I have my seed words.
Oh my God,
Do
show
I
them to us.
install that on the phone and then go start with the download and all that stuff on my computer, or will that work?
This is the typical investor who's given these people money and they've stolen money from these type of people.
Yes, it will work. You can leave it on the phone. You can install the same wallet on your computer. You can install the same wallet on 50 computers.
Stuff, Bob.
It's as long as you've got your seed phrase, you can put it anywhere you like.
Yeah, keep it on a hot wallet because you're probably going to lose it.
So my scare was that so I don't have to do it in that sequence as far as I have to do the
Oh my God, how can these people
the
in
browser
crypto
wallet
opportunities
first,
when they know
and then
nothing?
before I do the okay, so I can go back now and download.
You got low
go
bandwidth
ahead.
problems as
Just,
well. I thought it was
make
only
sure
me
you
that got that.
download the correct Phantom wallet onto your computer.
Okay. All right. So I don't need to uninstall then.
No. They might need to get some virus protector on your software though.
And you know, another thing I didn't do when he says the,
Have you seen
the
Ryze
authenticator
has got
to do it on the phone whilst I was creating my wallet on the phone.
Did you get this? He's back again. I haven't
I
had a
don't know
chance to
why
look at him yet.
I thought I was going to put my password. I was going to create a password. They said something about
come on stage,
device,
Bob.
but I went to the next
Rob.
page without clicking that button. Will that? So I don't have a password to
by the
get
way,
into
Bob,
it.
I've lost my WhatsApp
authenticator
again. No WhatsApp for Danny for a day or two.
Did you turn on 2FA on your phone for whatever application it was asking? Or are you referring to the confirmation step that you've got your 12-word phrase?
The confirmation step. Yes.
What the hell's a dodo? This is their new thing they're pushing,
As long as
isn't
you've
it?
got the 12-word phrase, you don't actually have to tell it that you've got your 12-word phrase. It's just it kind of likes to confirm that you've actually got that saved somewhere.
So people are
as long
asking
as
how
you
to get their
save
money
it-
off the platform. It's quite funny.
Yeah.
And now this capital
just
3
install it
thing is
on
a
the-
pivotal
on the
way of
computer.
doing it. And capital 3's only been around about 6 weeks.
Okay. So okay, the part that I want to make sure you get what I'm saying. So I don't need a password on my phone. I needed the authenticator, but I don't have
It's
that.
another scam, Rob.
So I can just open my app on my phone. I don't have to put a
This lady's so
fingerprint
painful.
or anything. I didn't set it up.
Michaela, sorry.
asked one question
This
already.
is for 9P.
One question.
If Kyle don't mind, then I wouldn't mind, but I have to interrupt you, sorry, because the questions is for 9P, but there is no other hand. So, Kyle, is it okay for her to ask you the question?
No, can't ask questions.
Yeah, I'm almost through
Don't
anyway.
ask questions.
Yeah, it's 9Pay or Capital 3.0.
It's getting complicated.
She's
isn't it?
talking about the
Don't worry, they're going to
Phantom
open
wallet
release
for
another product
Capital 3.0.
soon,
Yeah,
Carl.
there is, Joe is doing that. There is a video also, Michaela.
Oh yeah, watch Carl's.
Joe has a
Watch
video
Joe's videos.
regarding
They'll
the Phantom
do your
wallet.
decent dream.
Yeah, I've already said it.
Yeah.
But what it's just a tweak of the question that
Do
I
we
would just
have
want
her phone number? We should ring her up and tell her that she's getting
what I
scammed.
need to do if I need to uninstall and start all over again so I can get my it will be the same information because of my seed phrase, but do I need to uninstall to actually protect my
We cannot
login?
talk about this in this meeting tonight. If Carl is okay with it, then I don't have a problem.
Sophia,
shut the fuck up, Sophia.
She's talking about Phantom Wallet for C3PO. So she's doing the right thing. Okay. All right. You don't, if you've got an authenticator on Phantom, then
getting complicated, isn't it, Carl?
I don't recall seeing a request for a 2FA on your Phantom wallet.
Isn't it a sweet fuck all?
So which application are you talking about the 2FA for?
Okay, we're monitoring out the Zoom meetings while we're playing a rerun of Carl.
They said your device on the instruction on that step was your device on your phone. It can be, I think it says fingerprint or facial ID, which I didn't do. I didn't do that. I continued. I thought I was just going to put was my question.
Do you think if we said to this lady, this is a scam, you're not going to get any money? She'd actually understand what we're saying?
Basically, it's
this is a scam. you were getting scammed by
alternating
Carl, who's on the dole.
alternative to writing your password.
Carl's
You're
got his
using
trackie on, track pants
biometrics
on today.
to
He's
log
very
into
sporty.
something,
He's
are
probably
you?
out doing his wee walk, like
Yeah,
Kath and Kim.
that's what they asked for, but I skipped that
I
step
skipped that step because I didn't
at the
understand it.
time when I was setting it up. I
Oh,
thought I
should have
was
done that,
going
should
to
you?
have another option to add my password,
Oh, what was
but
that?
it didn't give me that. So can I
Oh,
go back and set that up?
no. Carl's going, oh,
Well,
get her
you
off.
can't set up Phantom without putting a password in. So as long as you memorize what password you're using, don't worry about it. If you've got
Memorize the
biometrics
password.
turned on your
That is the
phone,
worst bit of technical
it's an
advice you can ever give anyone.
method of logging
Never
into
ever memorize your
applications
passwords.
on your phone. It's not specific to Phantom.
Okay, all right.
So as
Yeah, I
long
think
as and if it's open, that's fine. Just you can use it.
Okay.
And then just
okay, all right.
the password doesn't need to be the same on your computer as the phone either, because the password is
Sorry, we're a bit
stored on
crackly.
the
That'll come right in a
device.
second.
It's not a password to the wallet.
wallet.
It's a password to access the application on your device.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
all right.
Oh.
But most
Thank you.
people keep the passwords the same everywhere, so they're easier to remember.
Oh my God! Did you just give that
Yes.
advice?
Okay. If I'm not
What's
comfortable with it, I'll just
I don't even know what
uninstall and then do whatever
CC
they
is.
ask
What is
for.
that? Her name, Bob?
As already have an
So we've
account.
got
Don't
CC.
uninstall
Is
unless
it
you confirm you've got your 12-word
CC
phrase.
Perkins?
Yes, yes.
Sia
I will.
Perkins? Sia Perkins.
Install it into another device first before you uninstall off your phone. Go to the first account and check the address is the same on both devices to confirm it's the exact same. Because if you've stored the address in was against your capital 3
AKA
purchase,
is she not the freaky
then-
lady that has the
and
eyes
you stuff
and the
that
facial expressions I
process
go on
up,
about all the time, is it?
reinstalling.
Oh, I see. And
you'll
she's the
lose
admin for what?
that address, and the address can't be updated in was, and therefore once your 3 PO tokens are allocated, they will just be obliterated.
Okay. All right. Good. Okay, thank you
She has
very
no
much.
idea what she's doing.
You're welcome.
Have a commercial break here, just for a bit of a laugh. So just put Carl on hold for a second. Hopefully I can do this without it being a nightmare. But what I wanted to do is change back to this. Okay, all right, you got it. And now we're going to go to this, hopefully. Yep. And this is just news to hand. I haven't seen it yet, and I wanted to watch it with you guys. But he's been out of commission for 6 days. And now this is the first time I've actually seen anything. And his family have actually reached out to me asking me if I can help them get in touch with the Balinese police to get him looked at because he's on a drug bender. I don't know if we should play this, but we'll give it a go anyway. We'll see what happens. He's probably going to get banned on Facebook. But here he is.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
Can you hear that all right?
This video today
So-
because it's been on my mind, and I like to be what's called an open kimono. If
It is an open kimono.
what's taking place right now, because this has been like just the craziest week of my entire life, and I want to share this all with you because it really made me think about what is family. Who is family? What is the purpose of family? You know, because IMO, in my opinion, family are those that should be like the best people in your entire life. Family are the ones that got your back to ride or die to the very end. Family are the ones that you can count with your biggest secrets in life about. Family are the ones that that would pick up a phone call any time of your entire day, that they would be there for you. Family are the ones that you feel the deepest relationship. Family is the ones that you want to spend those special moments, those
Sorry,
holidays
they're going to
together
watch all
with.
this because it will
Family
do my head in. But I just want to see him getting into it because he normally builds him
Right here,
into a rant.
And she goes, no. And so what I did was, because she's embarrassed me, I grabbed her by the shoulders. I grabbed her by the shoulders peacefully, and I walked her back two steps back over here. I said, like this. And because she was disrespecting me in front of the lady here, I could spank legally my child. You understand this? I've never spanked my children whatsoever their entire.
So they're getting this right. I haven't watched this, but he's picked up his child and moved from one side to the other by grabbing it on both sides of her arms, and then he's done that peacefully. Peacefully in his hand. Oh, I love it. Oh, my God. Oh, I've got to watch this later. But anyway, I just wanted to have a wee snippet at that. But his family basically are trying to save him. He doesn't want anything to do with it. His children, I think, have been taken off him. And we watched that video yesterday of him, his history of being involved with the crypto thing. And now I've just noticed he's got a box of that. So I'm going to have we listen to this part.
Payment, $350. I asked my brother, who I made $75,000 to, hey, can I get a loan for like $1,000 until my money starts coming in from my Bitcoin mining and stuff like this?
Oh, so he's asking money from his brother, who he's made $75,000 for, so he can have some cash flow while he's waiting for the Ponzi scheme that he's pushing down people's throats to actually come in. So that means he hasn't made any money from BitHarvest yet.
Shout out Bitcoin, pays me good money every day mining Bitcoin. Thank you, Bitcoin miner. Thank you.
So Bitcoin miner making him money, right? Now just follow what he just said then. And if you would like to have a look at this, this is the state of California's cease and desist order for Bitcoin harvest. Well, big boost is the box that he just put up. This is a cease and refrain order. And his best mate, Jan Gregory, is mentioned in the article. And this is actually 4 pages of do not promote this, because if you do, you're in serious shit. So here he is in a photo 6 hours ago holding up a box telling everyone that he makes his money from Bitcoin mining, but he's asking his brother to spot him $1,000 so that he can survive while he's waiting for his money to come in. Does that not sound like an oxymoron? I'm just saying. But anyway, that's going to be fun for me to look at later. But I just wanted to show you that he is alive. And he just said the last 7 days of his life have been the most horrendous ever. So we'll go back to Carl. I just want to have a wee sneak preview of that because I couldn't wait. And I'm glad that you come along for the journey with me. So let's go back to Carl. And we'll see if we can make him zoom up like we do. And there we go. And let Carl listen to the next question.
Sophia?
Hi, sorry, I was thinking I was mute.
Yes, but I got that one wrong.
Deborah.
So Danny, he
Hey,
considers
Carl.
his family.
Good
Ask a
afternoon.
question.
Yeah, everyone. Yeah, just not really a question. Just want to make sure that
They have the same people in here every week.
nothing
There's meant to be
started yet
250,000
on
active users
Capital
in this
3.0.
platform.
I
And you get the same
downloaded
people every week.
my Phantom wallet already and have my seed phrase and everything. Is there anything else that I need to do or at this moment?
You figure out how to get your money back out before they fall
If
over.
you have purchased Capital 3 already,
Yeah.
you
I
need
did.
to. How many accounts have you
Just
activated
one I
Capital
have.
3? Then you need to copy that address from your Phantom wallet into the pop-up, unless you've already
I know.
done
How
that.
does she
If
do
you've
it?
done that,
Yes, I
then
did
there's
that.
nothing more
I
to
mean,
do.
to me, it
Then there's
shows the
nothing more
mentality
to
of the
do
people that are getting involved in
until
this crap.
Okay,
the
good. Yeah, I did that already.
the DAO process starts.
Okay, good. All right, that's just it. Thank you.
Thank you,
Cool.
Deborah. I don't see any more hands, Carl. Will you tell us maybe a little bit of 9pay? I don't see any hands. Okay,
Reginald.
regional is there. Regional, put on your video.
Oh,
Ask
this
your
lady. Is
question,
this
please.
the solo mum?
Okay. Hey, Carl,
Oh,
I
no,
missed
solo
yesterday's
man.
Zoom, and I'm trying to find out if non-pay is already live
No.
or not.
No,
No.
it's not live yet.
The website's been taken
Um,
offline by governments, probably. Let's have a wee look at that.
He
9pay.cc is the
trying to
address.
think back to his update, which is very, very short, both Wednesdays and Fridays.
The website's offline, Carl.
It's imminent.
Is it really? But you've sold tickets to it. You've sold people prepaid
Did anybody
credit cards. It's kind of funny in a way,
memorize
isn't
what
it?
he said yesterday? It's on the YouTube anyway. You can just download.
I'll tell you what we're going to do, kids, because
watch
we
it
can.
from
We're going to
YouTube
watch
from
Carl at
yesterday
1.5
morning,
times
but
speed.
no, it's not live yet.
And we're going to put you on high definition, Carl.
Okay, thank you.
There he is. That guy's been on here multiple times.
Unless it's been trimmed. Unless it's been trimmed, don't watch the whole thing. Somebody forgot to turn it off and it was running for 3.5 hours.
Let's try Carl at 1.5.
Nobody was there.
Wow. Curtis Minor, put on your video and ask your question, please.
Curtis Minor.
Yes, hello. I had just a quick question regarding the
That's so polite.
the swapping of the boomerang, the 1%. If I wanted to swap it into the BTCC, and just hold it, would I just go to the bridge, and is that a clear function on the bridge?
What's a bridge?
Or do I have to swap it out into MetaMask first?
Nothing to do with the bridge. The bridge is only for USDT. So just withdraw it from into your MetaMask
Where's
wallet.
your tank top,
Connect
mate?
your wallet to the COD20 DApp and go to the swap
Not
function.
allowed to have a tank top
Now,
when
if
you're
you want
talking to
swap
Carl.
it to BTCC, just remember to
Tank
reverse
top.
the tokens.
Good point, Bob.
Once the swap function pops up.
Okay.
But that's too
So
fast
it'll
for
be in your
people. Let me
wallet
know.
as BTC20 USDT. Make sure you connect the wallet. You connect the default list of swap tokens. Then if you haven't already done that, if you have done that, you've make sure you've added USDT, our USDT, to that default.
Just letting you know, kids, that if you go to the number 9pay.ccc, that website's offline. Now, if you've purchased yourself a prepaid credit card that's been approved or not approved by Visa, you're an idiot. Why would that website be down if it was a fraudulent company? So the website's been removed, probably by Visa, and everyone's bought prepaid tickets. Isn't this freaking hilarious?
Address from the scan.bitcoincode.technology site under tokens /all/USDT. Make sure the address ends in 7878A and make sure you add the token so that it shows as available to be removed, but don't click on the blue part. It's because that will remove it again straight away. So once you've added it, leave it in the default swap list, then make sure you reverse the token so it's USDT at the top, the BTCC at the bottom.
Okay.
And then just swap away.
Swap it back and forth and say inside the same game of Monopoly.
Thank you.
It's literally a game
I
of
don't see
Monopoly.
any hands.
You can't get your money out of the platform
Carl, I
unless
will
you
leave
want
it
to
for
do a
you.
backhand,
There's no hands yet.
a one-on-one peer-to-peer trade, as they call it.
As I said, we've got a meeting with Chavez straight after this.
Oh, did we get that meeting? We might have a live one coming up.
27 minutes. And hopefully, as I expected, because he did say on Friday morning, my time, his Friday night, my Saturday morning, that he was going to have another meeting with us to show us the DApp, the functionality inside was for buying Dodo.
It's all about how to buy.
By the end of the weekend. So I'm assuming by default that's what we're doing in the next hour. Yeah, so that's start off from Wednesday, probably 2 weeks of training, and then it'll go live. We're still expecting the
Did that meeting happen, Bob? Do you know?
On schedule for around the 25th of November. So Capital 3 will go live.
We haven't managed to gate crash our leaders meeting for a while, have we?
If that goes well, it'll just explode from there because all the members that are sitting on the fence will realise it's up and running and they've missed the first opportunity, but it's the first of many, many, many opportunities.
Many
When
opportunities.
the bull run is in full swing and
They call it FOMO, fear of missing out.
The bull run will be on time around January next year.
Is that right?
That's
Do you know that? How do you know that, Carl? Because it's done it 4 years in a row.
A lot of people thought it was going to be early this year, but it hasn't been, which is why Bitcoin hasn't hit the 100,000 yet.
Oh, is that right?
Once it takes off,
who said it's going to get to 100,000?
Project a week we can get into. So, if you're not generating lots and lots of C3PO tokens, you'll only be getting small allocations.
Why don't you just buy Bitcoin?
What I'll be doing, I'm not telling you what you should be doing, but what I'll be doing is I'll probably watch that token, that fish token, for a few hours just to see what's happening. If there's indications to me that it might double in value by the end of the day, remember when you go in, it already represents 5 times. So if you went in with 80 tokens, 200 tokens, just to keep the maths simple. If you went in with 200 tokens, that represents 40 of your 100 or 1,000 or whatever you started with.
Wow.
Multiplied by 5. The remainder sits there and then capitalizes and keeps growing and compounding. So the $200 worth of 40 of your original investment will be out. And if it doubles again, that's 10 times what those 40 tokens. What I'll be doing is buying another pack straight away. I will go probably through Binance, but some people will use Kraken, some will use OKX. I will convert it on a platform that I have TRC20 access, convert it from Fish to USDT.
So it's all a money grab. It's a false
Solana
economy, all
onto
this, isn't it?
TRC20 and send
Isn't
it
it
back
really?
to an account.
Come on, it's got to be a false economy. That it's all governed by people.
And that way, when the next
investing
allocation,
and then
which is
losing
somewhere
their
between
money.
Christmas and
Somebody loses,
Australia
somebody
Day,
wins.
which is January 26th.
It's like being at the casino.
Just so you know, somewhere in that month is when the second allocation, which is the first project that was announced, will go live, and then he'll give us a date more closely to when it happens for that third allocation that he's already announced he's secured.
Hey, Bob, can you tell
And then
everyone
as
I've
the
got no
bull run ramps
WhatsApp
up,
as well?
I'll be earning as many tokens as I can, obviously, because each one
Got to get your tokens.
goes through the roof is just
Go through the roof.
cream on top of the cake.
Oh, cream.
Any more questions?
Yeah, how do we get out of here?
No hands. There's no hands, Carl.
No hands?
So I'll just leave it for you.
Well, there's really not much else I can say because I don't want to go and... Oh, yeah, here we go. Matthew.
Hey, Matthew.
Okay, Matthew, put on your video and ask your question, please.
Oh,
thank you.
that looks like Bob.
Hi, Carl.
Oh, no.
Yeah, mate.
So
Can you hear me?
serious.
Hello, Matthew. We can hear you.
You're talking strange language there. What is a fish and what is saying? What do I need to do? You are talking about...
Fish is just a code word for the first project. It happens to be... The first project is a fish. Yeah, so I think that the name has been bandied around, but I'll stick with the code word for now, and I won't say koi.
Okay. So what you were saying, you could, I mean, you could buy using Binance or Kraken. What is that? Can I buy? Is that converting?
No, yeah, once it's once Fish is listed on any network and platform, of course you can buy it, but it's a lot easier to get it through the allocation from opening a C3PO pack.
Okay. Yeah, I've got a pack here. I've opened that one. So.
Well, then just go through the DAO process and the allocation process, and then get all the fish you are entitled to, and then up to you what you do with it afterwards. I'm sure some people will buy fish, but they'll be buying it on an open market, and if it goes through the roof, some people are expecting that fish will actually go up to 80 times. It might drop back, but it won't drop back to what we buy it at.
Okay.
Because it's a technology that is going to last for a very long time.
Oh, generational wealth, do you, Carl?
The whole project Fish is
Shame you
cloud
keep slapping your niece on the ass and she keeps trying to take you to court for sexual harassment, doesn't it?
Cloud computing. So what people put on onto the project.
If I told you the rumours I heard about Carl, you wouldn't think he was a nice fellow.
Load them onto this.
He's meant to be on the Australian sex
and
offender list.
get those tasks done by different computers all around the world.
All right.
And you earn the Fish token or their project token, whatever is offered as a payment mechanism, you earn. So so far I've earned the Fish token in the test environment.
Here we go.
I've got one of the test nodes. So I earn Fish token, Ocean Bird, Ocean Fire. There's Be Big is another token for a task, but I haven't earned any of that because I haven't got a seed. I haven't had an airdrop of that token.
In the test environment,
there's something called Sono. So the node is earning those tokens by doing the tasks, and it's actually happening right here on this computer. I've got the node running on here, and
so nothing really exciting.
But again,
by the
it's only
sounds
on the
of
test network,
today's
so I don't
meeting.
know if those tokens
We were hoping that
will
Charles would
migrate
pull his
into,
finger out and run another
the
meeting,
live
and we'd pick that up.
environment.
But we haven't done that, have we, Bob?
Okay. So if I was, for example,
not you,
we're supposed to the dodo first. I need to find out the dodo. You said it's still it's alive. It's live at the moment. Is it already?
No.
It is technically. It's technically alive, but it hasn't been launched, as opposed to 9Pay, which is launched but not live. The functionality's there. There is a website. It's all tested and ready to go. We're just waiting to get our hands on it. We will get the trainers will be getting a whitelisted address, and we will get to play with it for up to.
Did your
I think
mum
he
say
said
that you
10
shouldn't
days
play
to
with
2
it?
weeks.
The same, Carl.
So he will go and make his announcements of going live, going into effectively beta testing on Wednesday, and then there'll be that cycle of us going to Zooms and teaching everybody, and then it'll go live maybe 10 to 12, 15 days after that.
Really doubt that very much.
So Dodo is not our token, is it?
No, somebody
it's
else.
just a token
It's
he's
like talking
adopting.
about Apple.
No, it's not a token at all. It's a product.
It's a product.
Dodo.
What type of product? Is that just like we?
This is funny.
It's index trading product.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Right? The index.
But
it's
it's not
already on the trading market.
But it's not yours.
No. It's new. It's innovative.
Innovative.
It's index trading on
It's
crypto
somebody else's
tokens.
product altogether.
All right.
That probably
So
will
there'll
be
be-
successful.
there'll be
They're
lots of
trying to ride
indexes.
off that.
Based on the
Who
information
knows?
gleaned from
So
CoinMarketCap,
complicated.
CoinGecko, and other aggregators.
Aggregator. Checking the word aggregator. It sounds important.
It's very hard to say something and not say something.
I know how to.
But imagine there might be an index. Let's call it something fancy like Three Musketeers. What tokens or coins do you think might make the Three Musketeers? That's a question. What do you think?
Is that the Ethereum, Binance, and
Close.
Bitcoin?
Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Solana.
And Solana. Oh, Solana is that.
So three very popular tokens and coins. Well, they're all coins, aren't they? Solana's a coin.
Yeah, Bitcoin.
So three very popular coins. But that's just one index. There'll be other indexes. He will go into more detail on Wednesday.
Okay.
So, and you'll buy your Dodo through WOZ. But once you've got the index, you manage the index outside of WOZ.
All right. Okay. I see. So then the benefits goes through WOZ. I mean, whatever
Matthew, sorry, Carl.
affiliate.
I don't know how many minutes do we still have. There is
We got
Curtis who
eight
wants to
minutes.
ask another question. Carl, do you have enough time?
8 minutes to
there's
answer a question?
8 minutes left.
Should do.
Curtis, ask your question. Sorry, Matthew.
Okay, that's fine. Because
Thank
there was
you.
nobody with it. Okay, thanks.
Well, she's been trained by
Curtis,
Grace.
ask your question, please.
Yes, thank you, Matthew. I had the same question. So I also wanted to know, so as far as the allocations go, can you, because I'm kind of late to the party, but I wanted to get into the Capital 3.0 and maybe let it build up. So my question was, if you miss allocation, can you get into it at a later time, or is it just a one time you have to get in at the initial offering? How does that work?
You have to have a C3PO account in order to get in any
Oh,
allocation.
excuse me.
But
Can we find the
account
Chris?
is enduring
Curtis,
as it grows in C3PO tokens.
can we reach out to him?
The first one is
He
100%
sounds like
in.
he's
Everybody's
doubting
in for
that,
the
so we
first
might
one.
as well push him over the edge and make sure he
That was
does know
an
it's a
agreement
scam.
Chavez made in securing access to the first allocation.
Minor.
After that, it's open
Oh, hello,
to
Susie.
whatever the
Nice to see you here. Nice
allocation
to see
is.
you. Nice.
Some allocations
It's a
there'll
wee
be a
bit boring.
minimum
It's a
and a maximum. You
replay,
might not
but
be able to go 100%
we have
in.
got some content here.
If a project called Dog,
I'm just having a look.
that's Paul,
I'm
because people
banned
mix that up
on
with Doge.
WhatsApp again.
Project Cow comes along, and it's a small, very, very profitable project, but the liquidity on launch is only, say, $200,000, and we've got an accumulation of 500,000 C3PO tokens. There's no way that can go into the project.
Is that right?
It's 500,000 doesn't go into 200,000. So there will be probably a 10% minimum and maybe a 40% maximum of your allocation, so that everybody in the community has an opportunity to get into Cow. But some projects are going to be so big, and the liquidity in the project is going to be plenty of room for us to go in with 100% of our allocation. But you may decide you only want to put 40% or 80% of your current tokens in, so that you've got something left over for the next allocation. Because as soon as you go all in on any allocation, the compounding resets back to
You
your
notice
initial
he's at one
amount.
at a time?
So if you go in with $100, you've got $35 going into the project. That the first release of C3PO is 70 cents.
3P.
Then 70.1.
Did he say Star Wars?
70.1, 70.2. Right?
Oh,
So
3PO,
it's compounding and
Dodo.
growing each day, but it resets back to
Jesus,
your initial
guys.
deposit in the investment fund. So some people will want to be able to get into all sorts of projects, so they won't go all in on every project, because it means they've got to go back to the start every time. Or they open up more packs, because each pack will allocate C3PO tokens at the exact same rate, compounding from the day that pack is purchased. Personally, I've already purchased about 15 packs. Hang on, my alarm's going off.
Okay.
Ironically, that's an alarm to tell me to wake up just in case and check whether there's been a meeting called. But I don't need to do that today because I got up for this. So, yeah, and that's 3 minutes left.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you. So you can buy them and just hold them and then use them in any allocation as they come along. Okay.
Yeah, as the allocation, you have some discretion. Even the first one, it might be a question we asked Chavez, whether it's 100% all in on this one on fish, but
forgot what I was
can
doing.
you
I was trying
not
to look up that
do the
guy.
DAO process, or does everybody have to do the DAO process? At the moment, it's a bit ambiguous, so I will hopefully check that on the meeting after this.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Carl.
Thank you, Curtis.
Thank you.
Just be careful what you say, everybody. The principal's in the room.
Carl, is a meeting for everybody, or is it just for leaders?
It's not even for all leaders. It's only for the dodo trainers.
Dodo trainers are loving it.
Who are
What
the
the
dodo
hell's
trainers?
a dodo trainer?
Well, I'm one of them, so let's see
Well,
who's
that
in
shows you
here.
a lot, doesn't it?
Can I be one of them?
No, you can't be, because you had to be in the first. You had to be in the first. You have to be in the first dodo session to be in the future ones.
All right.
And you had to be a rank leader. In
Hey,
order to get in the
Grace,
first
do you
session.
realise this guy's got a singlet on?
Okay.
Very good.
So if you want to be a trainer on future things, start ranking up.
I am ranking up. Don't worry.
We are
I'm
getting
good.
there now. We are getting there slowly.
He's ranking up on the game of
Yes, I'm
Monopoly.
getting there.
It's just fantastic, isn't it?
Good.
Okay, thanks. Yeah. Now,
Thank you, everybody, for coming. I don't know. I don't think I'll have enough time, but you can stay until we've been timed out by Grace.
I might have
Or must we
found him.
leave this room now?
We've got a minute 22, and then there'll probably be a 2-minute wind-up
I haven't
session.
found him. I have found a guy
So
that's
we've got
very
basically 3
religious. It
minutes
looks
left,
like him.
and the room will jump back straight to the main room. But you can always leave to the main room
All right,
anytime.
I will
Has he got a beard or anything?
We will
All right.
wait.
All right, Avo, you've got a quick one, I hope.
Hello, Carol. How are you?
Good.
Hey, bro.
All right. I don't know if this question was asked because I stepped away from my screen. What is the status on the 9-pair cards?
It's very, very close.
The website's going to go back online?
The
have we
updates
looked
that
up
Chavez was
what's actually
requested have
happened
been
to the
sent back
website?
To Visa. So I thought they were going to be things like copyright, and I didn't say trademark, but he did. So there's copyright, trademark updates had to be applied, and there was a couple of bugs detected in the Web 3 version.
Of course there was.
So he's hoping to launch that next week, so that you can start doing your KYC and get that out of the way.
And also, is everybody receiving a virtual card?
Yes.
Okay, along with the physical card.
Excuse me.
Everyone will receive both a physical and a virtual, but you'll get your virtual almost straight away that you complete your KYC.
Okay. Alrighty, thank you so much.
And Visa's
You're welcome.
just endorsing this, are they?
I think we just have 96 minutes, 94. So thank you, everybody, for coming. Have a wonderful second years. Thank you. Have a wonderful weekend. And thank you very much. Thank you, Carl, for your time.
All right.
You're welcome, everybody.
Have a great weekend.
So you're back in the main room.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Great. Continue. So what do we
1
get
minute.
Mm-hmm. Mine's
Actually,
so
I might put some milk on and make another coffee before the next meeting starts.
Some milk on? Coffee? What are you, a kid? You put the milk on and make another coffee. Does he have milky coffees? Is there such a thing? Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Well, we're sitting here waiting. Maybe we need to fast forward this part until we get into the other room just to finish her off. We'll go double speed, eh? See what happens.
See you back there, everyone.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Playback speed. Wait for them to get started.
It was good. I came in the right second.
Here we go. That lady does my head in, man. I didn't even like that her standing behind me.
Joe, what time is it in the UK at the moment?
Oh, there's your
8
girlfriend,
o'clock.
Carl.
Radio. Okay.
But the clocks go back. The clocks go back 1 hour tonight.
Oh, so it's okay. So it hasn't affected the time now.
No, they don't go back until 2 a.m. in the morning.
2 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, I did a world clock to see, and it was the same time after I saw Lucky's message, and I'm like, oh, I think, just not sure about.
So Lucky's
times.
running the
Okay.
meeting.
Yeah, so tomorrow
time changes always on Sundays. I don't know care where you are. It's on Sundays, and it's always in the middle of the night, so that you make sure to go ahead and mess you up really thoroughly. All right.
Unless you're in your 20s, in which case you've got an extra hour of party time, right? Yeah,
absolutely. Keep on partying. Joe, do you have anything to share with the main group? I'm sorry I won't be able to extend the I won't be able to extend the meeting today. But Joe, do you have anything to
You
share?
got friends coming around for a cup of tea, Gracie?
Not really, not specifically pertaining to anything that we've done this evening. Only to say thank you for all your messages of kindness over the last 3 weeks while I've been ill. I've received a lot of messages wishing me well, so thank you for that. I'm not 100% yet, but I'm 99%. So hopefully, I'll over the next few days.
There's no doubt about it, Joe.
We'll
You're
catch up.
definitely
But
sick.
other than that, I don't really have anything particular to add.
Welcome back, Joe.
Nice money in my bank account every single day now.
We're going to treat you with kid gloves and make sure you get some rest.
Oh, Mummy wants to look
Can't
after
have
you.
you
She
going
wants to
ahead and
snuggle you into her
slouching off for
bosoms.
another week.
No,
Give you
that's
that
right,
mama hug.
Chantel, what do you have to share?
Just left a message. Oh, good.
Need the room.
Sorry?
We've only got 1 minute and we need the room.
Right.
Okay.
I've got it, Carl.
Okay, no,
I've
there
got
was
it.
not much.
I've got it.
There was not much to share. We had a good session. Most questions are about repayment of Boomerang, and we dealt with that.
Okay. Repayments, as far as that is concerned, the refunds, we had a special
scratching my back,
masterclass
Grace.
training on the 20th of October. Please go to the official room, official WAS Telegram,
Leave your
and
recording.
find that video
Is
for
it
masterclass
whereabouts?
training
Oh, I can't get it, can I?
dated 20 October.
Chantel Nervous?
Please write that down. 20
Yeah, I got
October
no WhatsApp at the moment, but I'll get it when I get it back.
Trashit went through how to calculate your refunds for both Boomerang and Proof of Reserve.
Repayments.
When you come on Saturday support, you can go to room 5, WAS support, back office support, so you can see where it is happening. All righty? To calculate that, that's not to calculate it and understand, that's not the room to go ahead and ask that. You can put questions in, but if you have a question and you think that your refund is miscalculated, okay, then what you need to do is put in a support ticket.
All right.
Chantel, you said something of that there is a form that's going around, but if you have a question and you have a copy of that form that you can put in the
No, it's more like individual leaders are sharing with if they know that there are problems.
I do need a second number.
Okay, so put in a support
Probably
ticket.
got one on my iPad,
Put in
but
a
I can't
support
use it as a
ticket,
phone number.
and as these leaders go and into these leaders meetings, please bring it up that there's a lot of people that are having issues with their calculations or not understanding them. And then maybe I can put together a room where we'll be able to go ahead and discuss it. Okay, but put in a ticket, please. All righty. And contact your upline. Make sure that they know. If you're your own upline, then just continue to go ahead and bring the matter up by putting in a ticket. All righty. Jojo, shout out to you. Thank you so much for coming and helping out. I really appreciate it. I pressed you into service and you delivered. Thank you all. Guys, I've got
I just got on to find out what the time was. That's it in the UK.
Right. And that teaches you to come ask questions. All right. So thank you all so much.
All right.
We have to go. This was a shortened version, but I've got to turn the Zoom back on. We'll see you all next Saturday. Okay. And also don't forget, we have business training on US primetime, business development training on US primetime on Wednesdays. Alrighty, so we can be able to answer some questions there as well. Don't forget masterclass training tomorrow at UK prime time, which will be 8 o'clock for now, and then we'll all catch up. Okay? Just look up for UK prime time. It's always going to be 7 p.m. It's just that you have to change
Thank you very
to
much.
catch up with UK. Alrighty? Okay, thank you all so much. You all have a great rest of your day.
Hi, everyone.
Please come to the masterclass training. Bye-bye all.
Right. So that's her, wasn't it? So we'll just switch this back to shared screen. And we will go to Chrome and we will go to, I think, Zoom. Boom, we did. And we'll zoom in on that. So probably not much to go else on. The one thing that was amazing, I was still getting off on Ryze there. A bit sad what's happening with him, but he's obviously...
Thank you for making it very clear to me. So I let the card go on a default. So my dad writes me this email. I didn't even read it. I told him, I was like, I'm not even reading it. I'm freaking done with you guys. You're not my father anymore. Excuse me. I retract that, Dad.
So if you haven't figured out what's going on here, Ryze money.
Got this pain in for...
His brother said no, and now he's saying there's something to do with his family. But the ironicness of him asking his brother for money is the fact that he isn't earning any money from Bid Harvest as he claims. So if you didn't watch it before, so I haven't got time to sit here and watch him rant on for an hour. But it is, what I've spent 5 minutes scheming through this, he's actually holds up this box, which we just saw a few minutes ago. There it is there. Telling everyone that he's waiting for his money to come through.
We're just going for a 3D movie?
On Bid Harvest. So perhaps we might, I can't ring him because I haven't got WhatsApp anymore. But yeah, I was going to ring him. But yeah, really interesting. So if you want to watch that, what's he raving on about Bid Harvest again? Here he is. So let's have a listen to this part.
Brother who I made $75,000 to, hey, can I get a loan for like $1,000 until my money starts coming in from my Bitcoin mining and stuff like this? Shout out Bitcoin, pays me good money every day mining Bitcoin. Thank you, Bitcoin miner. Thank you. Nice money in my bank account every single day now. Completely, totally dope. Just quick commercial break real quick. You guys can mine Bitcoin with me for $100. Whoop. Oh.
And that what he's about to show us there is just an empty chassis of a USB stick that does nothing. And there's been no proof of that actually doing anything at all. And if you went to the government and asked them whether it's true and genuine, just remember they've published this 4-page article, the state of California, about how Bitcoin Harvest cease and refrain order. And if anyone is caught promoting it, they would be just as guilty as the people who are running it. See, and it says here, any person with knowledge directly or indirectly controls or influence another person to violate any position of this cease and desist letter, wherever it is, will be in violate and be exactly the same. So that's pretty serious stuff. And obviously he has to live in Bali now and he can't come home. So his family's reached out to me and asked me if there's any way of getting the Bali police involved because he's on a drug bender. And you can see he's on drugs because he's too wired.
Oh. Eric just actually went to the data center today. He's over in Kuala Lumpur. Check that bad boy out right there. Look at that. Just using
empty.
artificial intelligence to mine
It's just
Bitcoin.
an empty case.
You guys hit me up for $100. I get everyone in the world wants to mine Bitcoin. Like, how could you not mine Bitcoin? If you guys, the only people that want to mine Bitcoin are the people that are just flat ass broke that don't have $100. Okay, $100 of toilet paper money. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
but
anyways,
hold
that's
it, hold
that.
it. Here he is going on about $100. Who hasn't got $100? Here's a guy that's asking his brother for $1,000 for a loan. It's just ridiculous.
So you guys, then what happens is, so I try to have a family intervention, like I call it family reunion on a Zoom call. I invite my whole entire family to be on this Zoom call right here. Let me plug this in so I have a battery here, okay? And I'm going to talk to him, and I was like, this is not just about me. This is about them. Also, I want to hear about, how cool this is. We have a family Zoom, and this is for I have family down the road, like. I got snipped and I can't have any more kids right now, but down the road, there's probably gonna be women that want my DNA and stuff like this. I'm like, okay, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll go ahead and have this reversed and they can have my children because
Okay, I don't know if any woman's got their hand up at the moment, but if you want Ryan's DNA, put your hand up. There's a secure woman out there wanting his DNA. Would you want to have his babies?
Change the world so much, like people want that. I'm predicting this right now. I'll predict it right now. It's no ego. I'm just saying, like, I think he has some pretty good DNA. If women want my DNA, they'll actually be able to go ahead and spread my seed across the world is what will happen. I'm being honest with you. This is where I'm going with this. Okay, because karma in story, and who has the best story in the world? I do, because I went ahead and decentralized the internet. And so there's going to actually be women out there that are like, okay, here you go. And so I'll have Zoom calls with my family down the road. I know it sounds kind of crazy, guys, but my point is I will always be for my family. Okay, I'll always be. I will not
Lisa is actually
even
Bob
let.
or George
I
or
will never
Tugman.
not be there for my family. So,
Hey,
Oh, it's real Lisa. Hey, Lisa.
I'm here. I'm in bed. I'm sick.
Oh, sorry to hear that. We're just listening to
I'm sick.
Ryze.
I've been, wow.
Have you ever met Ryze before?
No, I haven't. He's talking out of his arse, though, isn't he?
Oh, he's crazy. He's on a bender, drug bender. He's been AWOL for 6 days. He rang me up one
Oh, is
morning
he?
and said, "Do you know? I can get you in touch with CoffeeZilla if you like." And I went, "Oh yeah, here's his phone number," and it was his phone number. And he said he was friends with him, but since then, this guy's promoted every Tom, Dick, and Harry thing to do with crypto, and now he's in Bali, trapped, can't come back to America where he lives because he'll get arrested at the border, no doubt, because of his involvement with Jan Gregory. Now he's asking his family for money because he's waiting for money to come through for bid harvest. His bid booster isn't producing real money yet, so he needs to borrow money from the family who have asked me to help incarcerate him, basically, because they want him to make sure he's going to. They were concerned about his welfare, but when you listen to him, he's certainly on drugs. You can see how wide his eyes are. Yeah. So that's the update on that one. So I was just listening to him. Feel free to join in and listen in. He's a bit of a crackhead, literally.
I sent a group text message out to all my family members. I'm writing off. I'm disowning all my cousins on the East Coast. All there's only 2 other family members I'm keeping intact. Okay, I got rid of all of them. I invited them to be on the call so I could share them what was going on, show them proof from my SEC attorney what was going on, show them proof from the artificial intelligence robots that told me I had cracked the entire system wide open, all this stuff like this. And I said to them, I was going to just lay it out there. It wasn't just about me. I wanted to know what's going on with their lives. So it was an easy way for us all to get together, just take 2 minutes, say, hey, this is what's going on. My family has had more kids, blah, 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 whatever, kind of share what's going on. How cool of an idea. I encourage you guys all to do that. Set up a Zoom thing for quarterly for your family, or twice a year maybe, for you guys to have a thing out there which send a calendar invite and have your
So that's sort of where he's at the moment, which is a bit of a weirdo thing. But if you want to follow the story, look, just come to the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avengers channel. And I think I did, yeah. So I'm pretty sure I did. So if you scroll down on, say, on the homepage of my YouTube channel, you scroll down here, I've got different segments. And I have an area that's called Ponzi schemes and scams exposed by other YouTubers. And I've put other people's videos in here, people who are promoting. This one was done 2 years ago. And this
for as little as
this is actually his journey. Somebody else put this together, but I think it's freaking amazing.
My name is Ryze Conley, and I have been suffering for nearly 20 years with an early onset dementia. That I have full documentation from the Amen Clinic. Another day, another dollar. Hey everyone, hello, greetings from London. Hey, I've been wanting to shoot this video actually for quite some time now and talk to you about what it takes to be a cryptocurrency professional in the year 2017 moving into 2018. Now, there's a few key aspects that you're going to want to go ahead and keep in mind when you're doing this. So one of them is to be part of reputable companies. Another day, another dollar. I use my wife as a lab. I just want to throw a shout out to everyone that's interested in learning more about Buzz Tracker, where you actually get paid to share videos online, and that's more than what YouTube pays per view. And so, guys, we're actually completely changing the industry right now. So, anyways, guys, Nicole's up here. We're launching a gaming thing, a cryptocurrency thing right now. You can join for as little as $7. Can you give us a few minutes? I'll be right there. Is that cool? Okay, thanks, bud. Okay, so this thing, Tron Case, I'm the manager for USA in this thing here. You're at the bottom of the pyramids that we love so much. Diamond Global is interesting because there's a whole bunch of money coming into this. The way they have this Ponzi set up is it basically makes it impossible to shut it down. You're at the bottom of the pyramids that we love so much. But here's the situation is I have not put my name on any cryptocurrency deals now for probably close to a year, anything new other than Carrot Bars, the gold-backed cryptocurrency. And here's what the deal is. There is something called Supana coin out right now. And this coin does over, I think it's 80,000 transactions per second. Yeah, which is, if you look at it, I believe MasterCard does something like 25,000 transactions per second. And so you look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, I have been looking for an opportunity to launch a new cryptocurrency, but it had to have meaning. And I thought I'd do a quick video real fast about monetization. And I know I keep bringing up this word over and over about, how big the monetization movement's going to be. But let's put it this way. With ViewTracker, you have the opportunity to go ahead, not only just monetize your people, but you have the opportunity to go ahead and monetize your videos, your music videos, all of the videos out there. Everyone, this is Ryze Conley, residual Bitcoin miner, coming to you with a quick update on Clubcoin and the launch of Clubcoin and what is happening come February 1st. There's some really important updates that you guys have to know about this right now, because if you haven't noticed yet, first of all, Clubcoin has been at the top traded of all alt currencies in our first week. The #1 traded current altcoin in all of the altcoin exchange trading on Bittrex. So that's something to pay attention to. We launched Clubcoin at 5 cents. It's now trading at about 20 cents. That is a 4 times increase right there to 20 cents, which is beautiful. And we really feel that Clubcoin is going to continue to go up just because of the infrastructure that we have in place. But here's something that you must be aware of. This is Ryze Conley, residual Bitcoin miner, and I'm coming to you guys today to talk about if you look at this, I'm gonna do a little analogy here. Computers and Microsoft. Microsoft is to computers as BitClub Network is to Bitcoin. Think about this as the Microsoft Windows of the entire NFT space and of the blockchains in general, and the welcoming of the gig economy as we move into the metaverse. So you're at the bottom of the pyramids that we love so much. Another day, another dollar.
Okay. And then also the next opportunity we're going to talk about that I'm really excited about.
Let's talk exclusive about this one for the video purposes.
Okay. So with no further ado, what I want to do is share with you guys, introduce you guys to, I just say he's the guru of FutureNet. Okay, here on the US, he's the guru, he's the man. He's actually going to be taking over this territory, and he's actually going to be flying out to Poland this weekend with the CEOs of FutureNet to talk about how to expand it here in the US. So with no further ado, I want to introduce you to you, my guy Ryan, and you take it from there.
Yeah, guys, I just want to say thank you for coming this morning and meeting with me, us here all together. And this is really special because I've been involved in FutureNet now for over 11 months. I've made over $120,000 just getting started, but we're just passing 1 million members right now. And what FutureNet is it's the world's first uncensored and encrypted social media network that pays the free user in Bitcoin or gold every 15 minutes. Okay, so when you really think about another day, another dollar. Hey, this is Ryze Conley here, and I'm coming to you today to shoot a video on what to say to people and how to go ahead and get prospects to say yes to Jeunesse. Now, not to brag, guys, but I have put over 100 personals into the system since I joined Jeunesse a few months ago. Hi, this is Ryze Conley from ScrewYourCellPhoneBill.com and Solivay. And I tell you, I've been watching Solivay now for the course of about almost, we just actually hit the 1 year anniversary. This is the last day today where you can actually get in for $29 for your first month, and then it jumps up to $49 a month. That's for unlimited data. Another day, another dollar. I joined Solivay, and I am Solivay. I'm glad to be part of Solivay. And another day, another dollar. You're at the bottom of the pyramids that we love so much. You know, moving into Web3, into the metaverse. And that's what we're doing, is we're turning people into NFTs going into the metaverse. We are the ones that completed the Microsoft patents. If you Google Bill Gates 666 patents, you'll see that they went ahead. I can see the documents on this also. They abandoned the patent in 2020. We completed the patent. There's a whole bunch of money coming into this. The way they have this Ponzi set up is it basically makes it impossible to shut it down.
Wow. Yeah, so he's obviously, you know,
I was going to just lay it out there. It wasn't just about me. I want to know what's going on with their lives. It was an easy way for us all to get together.
If you want to watch that,
silly little incident, and I said, I have no problem buying those shoes for you, but I like to work through things. Let's do a video call. She replies back and she goes, I don't do video calls with anyone. I said, I like to work through the situation. Haven't seen you for a long time. You know, I'm overseas making the world a better place and stuff like this. She goes, no. And so anyways, she gets an attitude with me, and I said, this is wrong. The only reason why you contact me is for something after you have not like been there for me the whole entire time, and you like accuse me of beating you because I grabbed you by the shoulders and moved you over 2 feet, and Bree, like this whole thing like escalate because Bree let it escalate so she could go ahead and try to look all cool. But chances are Bree and Mosey will probably end up getting a divorce, and then obviously I'm going to be the one with the money that goes
to his door. So there's something else. Oh, that'd be great. So I think we just about need to do a whole video on Ryan. It's actually quite sad in a way, because obviously the internet has killed his brain cells. Drugs have minced his. He's got a daughter that obviously tries to love him, but it hasn't worked. He's asking his brother for money. Now he's disowned his money, and he's changed his name to Ryan Dominic. Something like Dominic. So it just goes on and on and on, but it's just interesting watching the demise of somebody.
Because I don't think Mosey's a good guy now. I don't think he's a good guy whatsoever with how the whole thing's going down. So anyways, I went ahead and told Ava, I went off on her. I said, F off. I am done with you. I said, you have no class. I said, you have no morals whatsoever. All this and stuff like this. You guys.
It's a pretty rich statement coming from him.
So Bree went ahead and cause I just told Ava I'm done with her. I disown you completely. I'm done with you. I said when I actually got permission from her father who got shot up into gang wars and stuff like this because Bree liked to be with thugs back in the day apparently. Okay, because Bree's family's alcoholism, you know. And so anyways,
Ryze
just kind
Conley.
of ghetto 253 situation, you know. So anyways, Bree. Went ahead and showed these text messages to try to make me look like a bad guy. She sends these texts. She shows these text messages to my biological daughter. Is now where this is at. With my mother in her ear. What? Oh, it's a shame Ryan's like this. Blah 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 blah. You guys. I said, look, when I'm in the news across the entire world for changing the world with how I've decentralized all the technocrats, including Uber, including Zoom, including Facebook, including all this is going to come out to light. So I'm putting this video out in advance so you guys have time to go ahead and heal yourself and apologize, because if you don't apologize between now and then, if you do not fix the situation with my little daughter and not try to make me look like the bad guy, okay, that's going to be an issue. You are poking the bear. You are poking the lion. You're poking the white dragon, and that will not happen on my watch. So I will drag their names to the mud. I will go ahead and just tear them up online. I will make them have to look at themselves in the mirror, because that's what happened, guys. That is the truth, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, I'm a man of God, and I will not let this Luciferian world have that kind of effect whatsoever on my family. People can only personally, what they define, Ryan, is just defining all the things that people need to be aware of, because, yes, you guys. All right, so I appreciate you guys all listening to this. I just want to do it on the record and stuff and expose guilty Mosey, guilty Bree, guilty Sandy, guilty Sean, guilty Bill, these 5 characters out there that are acting for Lucifer, basically, trying to destroy family is what they're doing. Okay, so I hope I melt all their faces off so they can go ahead and be reborn and come back to the Almighty God. That's the most important thing right now. Okay, but they must repent. Yeah, using kids as swords. That's what they do. Justice right. You guys go ahead and comment below right there, okay? Comment below right there. They use the kids, try to make it look like that, you know? Okay, so if people are concerned. People are texting me that they're concerned like liberals right now. It's hilarious. That's funny. Try to make you look like the bad guy. But I'm just like putting the truth out there. All right, guys, thank you so much for your time. Let there be light, and the light will go ahead and heal all. Okay.
Wow, that's me. Interesting. It's sort of weird to actually watch people go down that road, all in the name of crypto. Hey, that's the show today. I've got an appointment in 12 minutes' time with an Australian scam fighter lady who was a victim of the romance scams, and she set up an organisation. She actually got her money back from the Australian government for being a victim of a romance scam, and she's going to tell me her story on the phone. We're just going to have a private conversation. She wants to pick my brains on about these Ponzi schemes and scams and how they work, so she's educated. So there you go. That's what I'm doing in the next 12 minutes. But before then, I'm hopefully going to try to cook myself breakfast and see what happens. But I hope you have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. It's only a short broadcast. And Colonel was on here, and he's definitely got implants, because he didn't have them on the other videos, did he, Rob? That's great. Sorry we broke the connection there for a wee while. Still trying to figure out the software. If we were broadcasting on a couple of platforms, we were still broadcasting on X, LinkedIn, Twitch, and Kick, but somehow we never got started on Rumble, and also we were also on Instagram, and of course my favorite, YouTube. If you can support the channel in any which way or form, it'd be much appreciated. Go to deceit.com. If you have been scammed, you can find ways to report scams on my website. You can also go there and submit your wallet addresses that you sent the money to, so we can track where your money went. And also we have all the bookmarks to all the Zoom meetings that we just tried crashing are on my bookmark section of my website. So go to contact us, hold your mouse over there, and you'll see some goodies there if you want to help us fight scams. You have a fantastic day. Thank you to my Avengers that have been providing me information. And I currently don't have any WhatsApp. WhatsApp have banned me again for messaging people. It's a hard one to keep active. Right. See you in the next broadcast. I'm Danny the Heck. Boom. That was very loud in my ears. I think I had the wrong one open. We have the buzzers with church bells, but I'm Danny the Heck, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger, here to name and shame anyone running or promoting a Ponzi scheme or a scam. Thanks for being here on my show. We'll see you in the next broadcast.